Hello, yes, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV. I'm back on the bike, and yes, it is dark at the moment, but it's only like 6:30, but I thought I'd make an early start, as today I'm going to the White Church. Yeah, so just going through Agios Petros. So, sort of a little bit disappointingly, now that it's got a bit lighter and I've got through Agios Petros, so I can, well, let the dog see the rabbit, someone once said. Can see the top of the mountain where I'm going is actually in the clouds, which is a shame. Part of the attraction of going to the White Church is the absolutely spectacular view, which does look at the moment like it might be switched off. So stay tuned to see what happens. Either I'll be going up into the clouds or we'll have a lovely view. Just coming into Hortata, which marks the end of this climb and will seamlessly blend into the next climb. Now that is jolly steep. I could tell you, if it was any steeper, I would certainly have to get off and push. Might even need a ladder if it was any steeper, or some stairs. Whew. Cool. This is, yeah, but still not in the clouds, so there is hope for the view, which is nice. So this is pretty bizarre. Yes, the pain is definitely on from this climb, but to the left, down this way, you can see thick cloud, but you can see the blue sky on top. Very peculiar. So, happy days. I've made it to the top of that hill. Still got some more climbing to do, of course, but that was sheer punishment, that hill, and I would recommend it to anyone. Uphill, the gooch was screaming. Back into the clouds, but just poking out the other side now, and I've just been awarded a glimpse of the destination, the White Church. I'll just switch to take the camera off the handlebars. We're just going through this interesting part actually, where there are some wells, a small church, not to be confused with the one where we're going. And there, you can see that mound in front. Sat on top of that mound like a cherry on a cake. So just going past the radar station, which used to be manned by the Greek military, and back in the day when it was operational, it used to be like something out of a James Bond movie. If you came up here, and then there'd be a load of soldiers running around up at the top of the mountain. Very odd, but at the same time probably quite normal. Just on the final part of the climb, and some of this short climb has been ever so steep, I could tell you for free, but feels good to be close. Whew. So there it is, the white church within our grasp. This climb has been an absolute killer again, but feels good. I might even get off for a minute, stretch the legs and that, have a look around. Whew. Yes, of course. So here we are at the white church, which is a small church right at the top. This would be, I tell you what, this would be a great place for a wedding if you're having a fairly small wedding and you had some way of getting up here. But check out how bizarre this is. There is a sea of cloud beneath us. There's the famous bell. I came up here, if you're interested, on the Trek Farley 5 fat bike, 4.8 inch tyres, pumped up to 13.5 psi. Not everybody's first choice for a fairly grueling uphill challenge, but it is mine. And check out that view. Down that way would be Lefkas town, the main town on the island. In the distance, you can see up towards the city of Yanina, there's actually mountains with snow on, which is new. And there we go. So let's just have a quick tour of the panorama. And then I suppose we should start heading back. There's the radar station that we spoke about earlier. There's the town of Agluvi. In the fog. I believe Agluvi is famous for lentils, would you believe? And on the next mountain over there, there is the weather station, which is the one that you can see from Vassiliki Bay. That's possibly the highest point on the island, with this being a very close second. So we just went past the junction where we came, so we're actually going back a different way. We're going to be going to Prophitis Ilias, which is down here, as you'd expect. What is always easy to forget on this particular route is to get from the White Church to the main descent to Prophitis Ilias. There's a bit more of a climb, and it's not particularly steep, it just goes on and on and on. But I suppose that's what we signed up for, so just dig in and accept it. So we're just going through Prophitis Ilias. This is a really lovely village. It's got just the right level of remoteness. And we're just coming into Sivros now, which is the next village. And there we are. What a big day out. καλημέρα. So there we go. I'll see you soon on Joyrider TV for some more. Thanks for coming along. Oh.